inside of French Bay, and then this is French Creek Marina. This is the dock that Alan Jackson will bring his neon rainbow and dock it to when he's up this way. Looking out that way, you see a lot of the balls that mark the inner harbor for when sailboats want to hook up to them. And those will bobble there probably all winter long. The channel markers are all gone along the river. We had a freeze in the marina, and just as early as about a week and a half ago, people were out here ice fishing. Now, and then we went through a thaw, and you can see the ice went away, but like if you look forward, be careful, I'm right on the edge. I'm trying to point it out. You'll see that dark spot right there where they had the campfire inside of their shelter tent. And this is looking at the end of Pier 225, TI Pier 225 Marina. Looking over there, Route 12, going down toward the Cape. See how it's thawed, and now slowly, because of the wind, we're getting back now. It's starting to freeze everything back up. There's the freeze line right there, out in the harbor. You can just see it in the distance. Alright. I was trying to film some things here. I was noticing just how low the river level has sunk. It looks like there's a rock right there. That shows you how during the freezing and thawing, come spring, we're really going to see a lot of debris that the river, which doesn't freeze, what portion of it doesn't freeze, will just keep pushing, and it'll shove it and shove it and shove it this way. And so come springtime, when this thing really thaws out, this whole area is just going to look trashy. I mean, it's going to have debris all over the place. I mean, we're talking branches, rocks. That's what I was just showing you. It's a huge rock right here, just below the surface. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that out in the film or not. Still using a basic amateur camera. But then you also see the thickness of the ice. Alright? And it's freezing. And then but now this is the deeper part in some of these areas. Not that deep. We're still talking probably about 6 to 8 feet in this area here. As it moves on back, it tapers off. Alright? Same thing out there on the earlier film. Probably closer in on Jeremy's docks on French Bay. You're dealing with about 3 to 4 feet, and then you get it out by that warehouse, and you drop about 6. And then through this channel here, we've probably got about a good 6, 7 feet, maybe 8 feet in places. There's rocks, though, down on the bottom. Really, this place is beautiful. I mean, even in the winter, it's incredible. And then when the winds blow up, you can't even see Grindstone Island. I'm out here freezing right now because the wind is hitting me in my face as I'm trying to narrate this. These wooden docks, they've really got to be built correctly. If they just get thrown in there, by the end of the winter, we'll see what the ice does to it. If it freezes and thaws, it'll break them up. But if they're put in correctly, like most of these ones have been putting in around here, then they drive in the pilings all the way down into the rock down deep below, and then a metal casing around it. And then, like that, you see that split all the way down into the rock down below. Alright? That will survive the freezing and thawing, But if we take a drive sometime during this winter, if I do, and take pictures of places where people just tried to put a dock in, it's made out of nothing but wood, that wood will snap it and break it and shove it all the way up on the shoreline. I saw that happen a couple times in Fisher's Landing. These are some really good docks here. In fact, like I said, the one that Mr. Wilbur owns right here, this is where Alan Jackson will put his neon rainbow. I've got pictures. I ought to put that picture in with this posting. That's the bridge where I took the Lokalani Center. She got housed in some warehouse now for the winter, being taken care of by Hans. You see Jeremy's got both his Zell spams out right there. Normally he's got the bubblers going on those. That's something you sailors will probably understand better than me. I'm learning all of this stuff. But the bubblers keep going. They're part of one of those pumps that's constantly blowing out water. And because of that, it agitates the water and refuses for it to get iced up right behind it. So we'll try and take some pictures later on. This is just sort of like in between, after coming out of a thaw, after doing a freeze, and coming out of a minor thaw and fixing to freeze again. This is what she looks like. Beautiful place up here, I'm telling you. Alright, and this is the 3rd of January, 2011. Alrighty. Alright, well, we're down here in the French Bay Marina. I wouldn't want to walk too far out past this dock right here. But right up in here, yeah, this is good kind of where I'm standing, because it's normally in the shade. So it's pretty thick and heavy ice. Up, Kim's going out. Don't go out too far, because that's just... If you fall in, I'm not coming after you. I'm calling the STAR team.
Good. Right here is good. Right here is good.
That is freaky. I'm sorry. Fucking northern people are crazy MFers out here walking on the ice.
I don't know why you married one then.
How thick do you think this is? About 34 inches?
Yeah.
Alright. So see, I don't want to go too far, because right there, it looks like wherever the sun is hitting it, I wouldn't want to...
I think this is one, this still pretty thick.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. This is where we park the boats whenever we get rent, like a 16-footer. We'll pull them in down here. This is French Bay Marina. This is Jeremy's Marina down here. You can kind of see back up here, up underneath the boats. There's pockets that I just wouldn't want to walk up under, but it's kind of neat just looking up on the boats being lifted up, being so close to them. Not too many of these big ones have got front hull, those front hull steering things with the propellers up front, like that one that was up there that had the, you remember? I think we covered it up, but it's got the propeller up front on the sides of the hull, and they can turn it on, shift it left and right. Kind of over here, I'll walk over a little bit toward the Elizabeth. Ranger, come here. Don't go too far. He's got the landing craft Marina in there, and that bubbler, the whole point of it is to keep it from icing up. So I'm not going to play Mythbusters and see how close I can go. Not too bad here, though, like you said.
No.
This is like good, I mean, it sounds really solid, like a good 3-4 inches. That's really all these ice fishermen need out here.
Careful.
Slick, too. Oh, wow. Look, His poor pads. All right, no digging holes.
Don't say that. Come here, Ranger.
Come on, Ranger. Let's go. Back up. Well,
I'm good. I'm good.